Hello. Welcome to Blocks and Banter. I am John. This is Alvarez.
I'm Alvarez. I can say my name. I'm
going to
able
be
to say my own name. All right, let's get going. All right, get the mic going. All right.
Just get the mic going. Just get the mic going. I mean, this is going to be a show.
It is going to be a
crypto.
show.
It's going to be a crypto show, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
This is episode 00. And that there makes the difference, right? That there makes the difference. Episode 00. Because this is the we can mess up if we want on 00. When it's episode 1, we'll be right?
Yeah, I mean, especially if we start moving up, especially if we start doing it in decimal places. I think the decimal places gives us at least 100 shows before we can get to that first episode. And then when we get there...
100 shows before we get it right.
Is that how decimals work? I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, right, look. So on today's show and how this is going to be working through, we're going to have a few sections where we'll talk about what's going to be happening, what the latest news is. We'll go through some of the latest interesting situations in the market. We'll have a look at some interesting videos on Video Corner. We have our master analyst coming in, which is KB. He's like moody in the way that you kind of like, but he knows what he's doing. And then we will go through some of the funny aspects of what's happening. And we might even have some stupid meme coins to look about. And we can go from there. Right. So what
sounds like a great show, doesn't it? Right?
It does sound like
sounds like a great show.
I was on the roll. But okay,
you were definitely on the roll.
No, don't worry about it.
This guy doesn't need me. This guy doesn't need me.
Wait a minute. By going, yeah, I'd watch that. I'd watch that. I would watch that show. Anyway, whatever.
Well,
it's all good.
Put it this way, yeah. You made it sound really good. Now we have to give him a good show.
Cool. Again, these are the type of things we could talk about after the things ended, but it's all good. We can keep it going the way it is. Right.
We'll just keep it going. We'll just keep it going.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out on the live show. No problem.
Yeah, when it goes over to Spotify, we'll have so many edits. It might be down to a 15-minute show.
Yeah. I like that. All right. Okay. Cool. Right.
Rock and roll with the news.
Let's rock and roll with the news. Mr. Sailor
32
has sold a grand sum of $2.5 million worth of Bitcoin, 33 Bitcoin, and everyone has lost their mind.
100% lost their shit completely. But 32 Bitcoin is so small, right? People sell that all the time on the market, but because it's Michael Saylor, the true coin maxi, and he's never sold in 4 years, it's a big impact, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I kind of feel like people are putting too much emphasis on his importance in the market, right? Like, it's this sort of thing is like, now it's this, he's done this sentiment where it's like, okay, if the guy who's Mr. Hodl is selling, why should I hodl? Why should I hodl this coin? But the question really is, and this is why I always find and I question these moments, right? Why people lose their mind. They like to present the news, but don't seem to think about why he might be doing this. What is the reason why he might be doing this? What is the situation? Well, because he sold such a tiny, minuscule amount, and the market went absolutely crazy.
It would to pay a dividend, right?
Supposedly, that's what.
Next week, he's got some free cash. He said he's got some free cash. He might buy the 32 Bitcoin back at a discount. But then he was paying some kind of dividend.
Yeah, but he has billions of dollars of it. I mean, if you're going to sell, why not sell a little bit more? You know what I mean? He knows what the effect is going to be. It's not like he's going to be like, that'd be okay. It's so small that the people who are all of these amazing advanced investors into our industry are not going to freak out like you not believe. That's not going to
But
happen. Not a
the
chance.
issue is you've got to pay your loan sharks, right? Um, he's got this money from somewhere, and I mean, any millionaire borrowed money.
Uh,
I know the MicroStrategy kind of cash rich. Well, why would you put your own cash in?
that's true. I mean, he does have an amazing ability to not use his own money and use other
Mm.
people's money to. But you know what? I would say if I was a crypto man and if I was had my conspiracy hat on, you know, which is basically normal crypto, I would say if I was in a situation in an unregulated market, maybe I would sell a little after I shorted the market and then buy hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin at the bottom.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right. You.
I mean, I
I
don't condone this message. I'm not condoning any message here. I'm just
you,
saying
you've
if
got
I
people. You've got people with the price up, and his price was up at the time of sale, right? And now is down 10 million. Is that right?
I think he's down. No, what do you mean down 10 million? 10 billion.
10 billion. See, I only work in small figures because
I can
you know,
imagine. Yeah, he's done. He's done a
after
few.
after this decrease, I'm selling my pants tomorrow.
Yeah,
You know,
he's a bit of a yeah. He's down Billy style, man. He's not like this is the thing, and this is why it doesn't make sense to me, right? So him selling
but
that
it's
small
only
amount of
17%. It's only
yeah, I know
70.
it's
He's
I
only
know it's only 17%.
17%.
I know it's 17%, but if we're in a scenario, I mean, think of it this way. Think of it this way. It's like he sold a minuscule $2.5 million, and that made him lose billions of dollars. So the return that he got was completely outshone by the fact that he caused this FUD in the market. But
Yeah.
say he may have put a $2.5 million short on the market, and then
Mm.
now it's down, quite a bit, and he probably made $100 million. I mean, I mean, potentially made $100 million, which means that he could buy that again at the bottom.
See, do we
I mean, I don't know.
do we find out this information as and when it happens, or a week later?
I don't think we
Because
will ever find out about the situation. I think what Michael Saylor is doing right now, and this is why I think we have to have this little bit of conspiracy thing, because it's like, imagine him. Why is he the only fair player in this market when you have like everyone else just abusing the crap out of this, and he's the only one that's supporting the market, right? He's the bag holder, and he's like, you know what? Why not? Why not do that? I'd be okay. He can do that, buy another 5 billion at the bottom, and then start shooting this market back up again. He's
maybe
not taking it from the
maybe
people. He's
it's
taking it from the
Trump.
exchanges.
Trump, will you pass the clarity, please?
Not yet.
I'll give you 2 million off the market.
Yeah.
You know,
It could be. Look, I'm just saying, right? We don't know what's going on in the background. We don't
yeah.
know, right? How do you know what's happening in the background? It's really weird. The sell is so strange, right? It gives you more questions than it answers. If he sold 100 million, I'd be like, okay, yeah, he needs the money. But 2.5 million, I mean, if he transferred that Bitcoin that he has from one wallet to another, it would cost him 2.5 million.
Yeah.
Maybe he needed the transfer
May,
fee.
maybe he's just gone. Wait a minute. I'm sat on the toilet. I've run out of toilet roll. Sell.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Let's
know?
get a 15 billion year supply of toilet paper.
Tissue paper for the
Yeah, but this is
Americans,
the
right?
thing, right? And it shows how sensitive our market is right now. I
Mm.
think these past 6 months has made everyone's so sensitive to everything. And if the only anchor that they have, which is Michael Saylor, the guy that just endlessly putting in money whatever else is selling on him, sells as well, and everyone's like, wait, but he has like, 100 billions worth of this. Like, what happens if he sells that? Well, if he was going to do that, why would he sell a small amount to then sell it lower down with less money? Do you know what I mean? It's this lack of critical thinking.
Maybe it was the tester transaction that everybody does. We do $20 just in case it don't go through.
Yeah,
and then,
exactly.
It's like I can risk $2 million. That's my $20. I'll just put this fake transaction through, so I know it goes through.
God, I love this. I love crypto so much. I love that you have to do. Wait. I've been in this for 10 years. Let me just send $1 first, $20 first. Just
it
I don't want
never
to lose
gets easier. It never gets easier because I mean I've sent money to places. Oh, honestly,
what
never
places?
get it back.
Where have you sent
never
money
get
to?
it back. never get anything material out of it. Dead wallets. Oh my god! One said I'm pretty sure it said your account, and I clicked it, but I must have clicked the one above, and that were a dead wallet, and I ended up losing quite a few BNB to that.
Maybe that's what he was doing. I felt like you were about to give more information. You were like, wait, why did I reveal that where am I? I mean, I'm sending it just randomly, of course. Like, it was just
that's what I told the tax man at the time. I sent it to a dead wallet.
Dead wallet. It's a loss, all right? It's technically
a
loss.
Disposal,
and it's a loss, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, my accountant says you need to lose that, and I did.
By complete accident, because it was okay, I like it.
Accidentally on purpose, yes.
This is not financial advice.
I do pay my taxes out there, don't I? I don't you worry.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. We all hire Jamie, the tax accountant, right?
Yeah. Who's that?
What we do. Who's that guy? Hopefully he's going to come on the show at some point. Right?
He will do. We will get all of 3 people watching our show when that happens, because no one wants. Everyone's like, what? Actually, what am I talking about? Anyway, moving on. We will go on to the moving on
to the next thing.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? Look, this is the scenario that our market is in, and it seems to be this never-ending type of movement down, and it's going to be all over and everything else. But I feel for a guy that top blasted the previous run, bought billions of Bitcoin at the top, and even in the previous cycle, he bought it at he sold at the bottom. Well, he didn't sell, but he was not really the best buyer of Bitcoin. It gives me more bottom vibes.
Yeah.
Is there a better way to say that? Is there a better way to say bottom vibes than like
bottom vibes? I mean, you can say less bottom, can't you?
No, but how would you bottom vibes? Whatever.
I'm just a bottom man. I'm just a bottom man.
I'm just like,
because when I do it, I buy at the top and I sell at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, so
that's pretty. You're laughing, but that's probably like 300% of everyone that's in this industry right now.
Yeah.
Just pure fear over just like, I don't want to lose everything. I'm not gonna lose everything, brother. All right, I'm gonna lose only a little bit at the bottom, and then it'll start pumping. I mean, I think that's the end. That's the scenario. That's what's going to happen. I think we need to get to a stage where we have that final capitulation event. When everyone goes, "This is over. Crypto is over," and it seems to happen most of the time when it's the end of the bear market. That's what I think is going to.
We had it at around 18-20K mark per Bitcoin.
I thought you said in 1820.
The last 18-20K. I'm trying to do a 6-7 thing, get
trending. Okay, cool. 18-6-7.
Yeah.
I got it now. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So the last bear market around the 20K mark, everybody was saying it's dead, it's never gonna come back. And then you had half the people saying it's gonna go down to 10K. and it never got there.
You know, I never get the mentality of people that believe that it's only one way and one way only. Like, this is the thing that I never get it. When it's rallying like crazy, it's going to 400 million. When it's going down, it's going to zero. There is none of this sort of understanding that
There's no in between.
No, there isn't. It's they don't. It's right. It's a cycle. Is the nature of the movement is up and down, right? And we're getting more money coming into this industry. People don't understand that the utilization of stable coins is making this market bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. People don't get that. And they don't understand that eventually when all this stuff turns around and there is a appetite for risk on assets, this market is going to go crazy. Everything is at rock bottom right now. I'm saying bottom again.
I mean,
maybe it's unconscious.
You can still be sorry for the guy that literally bought that second it started coming down at 126k Bitcoin, right?
I do feel it. But
how do you think he feels?
Not very good, unless he didn't sell. Unless he didn't sell. I mean, well, where is it? Let me share.
Day one in the market. 126 sounds good. 126 Bitcoin sounds good. Yeah, it's only up from here.
Oh my god!
This guy in Telegram said when Lambo, you know,
when Lambo,
you know,
Lambo,
on Bitcoin.
Like,
when Lambo on Bitcoin.
I will win Lambo. I'm gonna win Lambo the crap out of this market. Bye. But
the next bull run, this is where, you know, look, I know we've moved on, but Michael Saylor were up 400% since 2021, and now is 17% down.
I mean, it is, yeah. Apparently, supposedly.
Does that make sense?
I just got a message from the community saying John's voice is too loud.
Shall I move it down? Is it too
No.
loud?
I think I need to. I think there might be a volume. How about this? All right. Okay. All right. How about this?
Yeah, I've put it further down, but
okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. I put it down as well. All right. Okay. Good. All right. But yeah, look.
Now they can't hear me. Like, this is so much better.
It's so much better. It's so peace and quiet. The peace and quiet is where things are going on.
Shit jokes anyway. Shit jokes anyway.
John's nipples are so large. Man, you got a fan.
Problem is the grey. The grey.
It's just the one hairy nipple is where the things go, man.
Look, Alvarez, you get to a certain age, don't you?
I know, but when you get to that age, you just don't care. You don't care. When you don't care because you have a wife and the wife has to deal with it because she has no choice.
Well, I'll tell you now, if the market goes down any further, I might not have a wife, you know?
I doubt that very much. Please, I'm doubting that very much. Say that's not the case. I didn't think of it that way. No, what the hell?
No. I'm trying to relay that I'm only human to everybody, but I bought Bitcoin at 18k. So it's got to go down. It's got to go down a little bit further.
Good, yeah. I mean, that's a good buy. That's not bad. Maybe we should. I'll buy it when it's at 18k, just so I can join you.
Don't buy when I say though. I thought you were going to say I'll take a financial advice off of John. It'll never work, Alvarez.
I sense a good positive vibe from you, and I think 18k is where we need to be. Yeah, I like it. Good. I mean, look, if you look, there's a. Let me try if I can link this post from 1 second. Let me see if I can link this post from Ash Crypto, right? So he said this thing. All right, here we go. Let me share this right here. Are we sharing it? Is there sharing going on? Did that work? I didn't work. Okay, sure. Right. We shared this. There's this tweet from Ash Crypto, right? And he does this typical Twitter bullcrap. This typical,
it's clickbait.
Like, wait,
it's clickbait,
what does this even mean? Like, I wasted 5 years of my life where he apparently bought it at 67. Now it's at 62.
Yeah, but you can pick a day, and you can pick a day. You know, if the market does that, you can pick a day where it matches up.
Bro, it got
right.
107,000 views. 107,000 views.
He's
That's all
doing
it
something
takes,
right.
man.
It's doing
That's all it
something
takes.
right?
Yeah. I mean, let's not forget. Like, let's just not also be. It's like saying, or I'll pick the middle of every cycle. I'll draw this line, and hence the understanding of a cycle means that level will be hit at some point.
I feel like I feel like he's got all his posts scheduled. You know, I'll make this a year in advance. You know, let's just pick a day. Let's just pick a day. That's what.
Let's just pick a day. But that's the thing, right? This is the thing, and this what this, in my humble opinion, emphasizes is that you need to pay yourself, right? You might have conviction in certain things. Yeah, okay, Bitcoin is gone back to where it was in 2021, even though 2021 that was the top for Bitcoin, and we went to 125. I mean, we doubled from that, but no. Forget that. Let's not look.
Don't talk about that, Alvarez. You know, we won't get the clicks. It went up. It went up from there. No, it didn't.
Oh wait, apparently there's a chat on the right-hand side. I love this. Wait, there's a chat. 1 second.
Yeah.
There's a chat.
So am I going to be able to see this chat? Because I don't know what everybody's saying about my grey hairy nipple.
There's a.
You know.
What? All right. There's a chat. Next, apparently it's next to help. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
All right, I feel like I need to put my camera.
There's a chat. There's a chat. Oh my god.
Is there a chat?
Is there a chat on the bottom next to notes? On your computer.
Wait a minute.
No, not behind you. On your computer. Okay.
I feel like. Is this? Oh no, that's too low now. That's too low. I can't get out of this one. That's too low now.
Bro. Work on that horse stance, man.
I'm
right?
telling you, the shins are hurting.
I don't know why you changed your chair. There's a button. It's not in the room. You just press the button. Anyway, whatever. Fine. You'll figure it out. Bottom right. Yeah. Right. On the next to notes. Why are you touching it with your hands?
Because I'm manual, me.
Leave it.
Oh!
Leave it. Okay, that's okay. Yeah,
that's better.
I mean, it's something. Anyway, continuing on with the conversation. Anyway, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, that's the thing. This gives the understanding of this, right? You have to take profits when you get to a certain level, even if it means, okay, I want a DCA and I want this to Alvarez has the adult chair. No. But thanks. But anyway, look, this is the thing.
I think it's a rocking chair, right?
I do have a rocking chair. It's just easy to go to sleep on, right? It's easier to go to sleep, right, when you have the rocking chair. But look, this is the situation. So that's what that means, right? That's just an understanding of where we are. And it just shows that you can have conviction, and these things will eventually grow. Because what this doesn't show you is that in 2021, that was pretty much the peak of Bitcoin. But it's come down to this level now, but we're increasing as it goes along. And it gets to a point where there is when the expansion of the liquidity comes into this market, there's going to be higher values and higher levels. So this is a scenario that we're going for. And I will say this, right? I'll say this. These type of posts are only for engagement, right? Because it sparks this sort of like, what am I doing with my life type of thing. And it annoys me so much, right? It annoys me so much because it's just like, it makes people believe that they've wasted their time. When in actual fact, this will be forgotten, but the feeling that it made people have won't be, right? And it's horrible. I don't like it. It's the thing that they shouldn't do.
I feel like posts like this make the extra sells happen.
That's true.
When it's not needed, you're playing with somebody's emotion, and it's great because he's got the clicks and he's obviously got a big audience, but it just to me, people, it makes people sell the bottom, doesn't it?
It does, and then look, the thing is, this might make you feel bad, but selling the bottom and then this thing going to 200,000, that feeling is something we've all felt. We have all felt that. You know what I mean? It's this sort of like unbelievable mega FOMO thing, and that's what makes you buy the top. You know what I mean? It's you have to changing your understanding of how you do these things is so important. But anyway, that is the case of what it is. That is the case of the way we move forward, and unfortunately, the X algorithm points towards these things because they garner reactions, right? Garner reactions, 107,000 views, bro. Anyway, that's just me being jealous. I'm feeling a bit jealous.
We
right?
know. Jealous. I know. soon it will be us. Soon it will be us.
And we'll be like,
Blocks and Banter.
2026
Blocks and Banter's on everybody's lips.
Huh? Say that again.
Blocks and Banter's on everybody's lips. That's what it is.
You like the word lips a lot.
Lips,
and I don't get it.
It's on Trump's lips.
It's on someone's lips. Someone's lips is on Trump.
But let's the market's down for a few reasons, but my analysis is there's no liquidity there because the Fed hasn't cut rates, and it looks like somebody Walsh, the new Fed chair, isn't going to cut rates as well. And that can release market liquidity, you know, for charts to go up.
It's true. I think that it seems like our industry needs to have something to look forward to, right? It's weird how you look at the S&P 500 and there isn't some dude on Twitter going, the new S&P 500 ETF is coming out. That's what's going to pump the market, right? And this market needs to move away from that understanding. You need to be a bit more of all right, you know, technology is growing, adoption is growing, all this stuff is growing, and you need to get to a point where you have to be, you know, okay, you don't need a catalyst to make this market grow. You don't need that aspect, and these things will go forward. And I think this, right? I genuinely think this. If they cut, I think that will be the final pullback, because historically, when there's either a cut or a hike, the market any changes reacts when things happen, right?
Yeah.
And what's going on right now doesn't really make sense. Everyone keeps believing, it's a rotation into AI stocks and all of this and everything else that's going on and everything else. But I don't think it's that. I genuinely just think that people are going on holiday. Right? They don't want anything to be in a risky asset. There's this feeling of FUD and other issues going on and uncertainty. And everyone's like, I'll just buy it later on. I'll buy it later on.
Yeah. But buy just before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
like a gift.
Usually.
Yeah.
But it is a gift to someone. What I expected a few months ago is like gold to come down, silver to come down. Oil were always going to kind of prop itself up with the Strait of Hormuz the way that it is, but usually when gold comes down, people go risk on, right? You go to gold to be less risky, but of course it pumped so much that becomes the riskier asset. I thought the liquidity were just going to come straight over to the stocks, straight over to the. People holding cash.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is the thing, right? So we're in a scenario where even though people say, gold is going up, it's not really going up. It's not like how it was when are you getting, that was nice. I like, oh yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
That's better, isn't it?
No, it's not. Anyway, so
stop fucking about, John.
You know what you look like. You know what you look like? You know when you're in a Zoom call and you have that fake background? That's what you're looking like, right? You look like your background isn't real.
Hi, I'm Danny.
I am Danny.
I'm
I'm here
Danny,
for the
Danny from
temp job.
downstairs. I pick up the post. That's my job. Can I have a wage rise?
Job.
Can I have a wage rise, please? I do good
I've
job.
been in crypto for 3 years and it hasn't moved. I wasted my life for 5 years. Can I now make some more money, please? But yeah, look,
I've wasted my life.
that's the scenario that we're in. So I think that people are what I always find, and this is the thing that I always find, when everyone is feeling one way, you have to start to look for opportunities, right? It's always the case. When everyone is massively bullish, you look for that. Okay, yeah, I think things are going to go down a little bit. When everyone's thinking it's over, you go, okay, yeah, now I need to start potentially buying some stuff, right? You just have to balance that two together. And what's going on is that everyone believes that from gold, it will just rotate into risk on assets and everything else like that. But that's not the case. There's more money in money markets than in gold at this present moment. And that's saying something. There are trillions in gold, right? And that means that there's trillions in money markets. So there's going to be a point where appetite for risk is going to happen. And if the Fed cuts rates, which I'm going to be a bit like the Strait of Hormuz being completely closed and all that kind of stuff, and America's won the war apparently for some reason. I don't know how that the metric of that works. I guess if they
turned around a few ships, didn't it? To fill up some oil. That's what it did.
Yeah,
did a deal with China, made that one easier.
It's the traditional British way of trying to understand the market. I mean, we got something.
We got something.
Look on
it wasn't what we wanted. It wasn't what we wanted, but it's enough.
It's exactly what we wanted. It's almost like we realize that they have
giving them something.
Yeah, you have to give
it's
first
almost like that.
to receive.
You have to give to receive.
That is the way that this whole conflict is going forward. And the thing is, right, I just don't even think that anyone cares about the conflict anymore. I think it's just an excuse for market makers to do whatever they need to do with the market. And this is the thing. And another thing, I think it's another thing, right? Why do people believe that when things went bad and the market dipped and everyone was like, oh my God, it's over, and then it changed and then the market started rallying, do they believe that this time it's different? Like, what mentality?
Do you know, it's just like these tweets. It's like these tweets. There's going to be a super cycle. It's going to be 2026. Well, we heard this in 2022.
Yeah. I mean, if we say it enough, like the Strait of Hormuz, about America win.
Super cycle.
Super cycle. Super cycle. Yeah. Or just remove the super and just write cycle in there. And that will be a better way to understand. And I think we're very, very close to the end.
Unicycle.
Yeah. But what do you think? Do you think that the Strait of Hormuz actually has any effect on crypto at all? Do you think that it's even a factor of
the nail on
that
the
anyone
head.
cares about?
You've hit the nail on the head. Nobody really cares right now. They did a few weeks ago. Now it's kind of like, oh, it were off, and then it were on again, and then it were off again. And really, when that happens, it's on and off. You kind of switch off, don't you? Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's to a understanding that ultimately, I'll think this, right? The Strait of Hormuz it's giving America a lot of income through oil expenditure. There's a lot of stuff there they're making money from this, and I think that even though I'm trying to be careful to not mention one particular elephant in the room, but I'm gonna keep that there. That's there. Keep Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
We'll just edit it out. Just edit it out, right?
Or something, right? But I think genuinely, I think America wants to get out of this conflict, and I think the moment it does, the moment that risk factor goes away, I think everything is going to go absolutely parabolic. Then there's no reason. Then all the fears of inflation, all the fears of costs, and all this kind of stuff, and this unbelievable parabolic rise that's happening in markets are all going to reflect in the market that we're in. It's going to happen. It's going to definitely happen. I think that there's going to be no issue. But I will say this: I think that this another cloud, which is this Clarity Act that people are genuinely putting so much faith into, is another thing that we need to really get over. I mean, there was a note from Senator Loomis saying that it needs to pass this month, or it's going to take
Yeah.
another 4 years for it to get to a point where it will be able to be passed, right? And that's a bit of a worry.
I think that might be a little bit of clickbait from her, to be honest.
You think so? Well, you think that some people will have more eyes on crypto?
Let's be honest. Most of Twitter has been saying it's going to pass this month for the last 9 months. Right?
God,
Am I
Twitter is
right?
such a toxic place.
So
It's such a toxic place.
when I don't know when it's going to pass. I think it's going to be pretty soon, but I don't know if it's as good for the market as what people are making out. Yes, we have clarity, but there's some stuff in there that people in the market, especially the OGs, they're not going to like. They're not going to like it.
No, yeah, there's a lot of it's this sort of double-edged sword, right? It's this thing where on the one hand, see, this is a scenario, right? A lot of people in that industry just want that liquidity to just pump the coins, right? But they don't think of the longevity of what that could potentially mean. And I think that the Clarity Act in the form that it is now causes a lot of issues that people forgo and just ignore because it might bring liquidity into the market. And they don't seem to think about the fact that it's very America forward. So all these things that you like that are not based in America and within the American legal system and regulatory system are all going to disappear aggressively. Like they're going to just disappear into nothing. This is the problem, right? And it's this sort of this, and there's a whole bunch of weird things in there that's missing protections for projects, and now that we have Jamie Dimon, Mr. JP Morgan, going, I don't like it. I don't like it all of a
Don't
sudden,
like
right?
it. I don't
I
like
don't
it.
like
Yeah.
it. I don't like it's got nothing to do with the fact it might destroy my industry and business and the billions of dollars and trillions of dollars that I manage. But it's all about protecting. Now, I want this to be clear for everyone to understand. It's about protecting the people, the dangerously scary banks that do whatever they can to get as much money from the people, banking crisis and subprime loans and all of your financial future going into a place where
it's to benefit the people, but to benefit the banks more.
or just the banks, just the banks.
No, we're just going to do that and say it's benefiting you, and it's just benefiting the banks more.
It's this notion that they will say something thinking that everyone is stupid. There is no way in any way that anyone can think of. If you go to someone and go, "Oh yeah, the bank is doing this for your benefit," everyone will go,
Yeah.
Can I whisper the swear word underneath my breath? Like, just get the, you know what I mean? Like, it's so blatantly obvious that there is this level of fear in his. And this is the thing: when Jamie Dimon came and said that he's full of shit comment, right? That sentence from someone that manages the second most powerful economic entity in the world, you kind of feel like, all right, we're onto something here, and it kind of also gives me these feelings that all of this is orchestrated, right?
Well,
JP
it is.
Morgan, BlackRock are in cahoots together, and they're selling Bitcoin like it's no man's business. Why? Why are they doing that? Especially after all this stuff that went through, and all the anger and the little playground crap that's happening. You know what I mean? Like something is going on here, and what?
Maybe we're a bit buy the rumor, sell the news. Maybe they're doing that.
Maybe I don't think that. I think they're just trying
No.
to say, look how stupid this sector is. Like, why do you want to go into here? Look, Bitcoin is down all of 15% in 3 days. It's not a safe asset, and this is what could happen with stable coins and all this kind of bullcrap, right? So it's an attempt to try and bring the market down.
Made money. They've made money for hundreds of years the way that it is.
Yeah.
And then they're not going to want to change the paperwork, really. they're just not, right? So they'll tell you that Bitcoin's they'll tell you that Bitcoin's crap, just so they get their house in order, and then as soon as they've got their house in order, they'll say Bitcoin's brilliant.
This is the thing, right?
This
is the thing. I think the sheer level of keep your blinders on and I don't want paperwork is a very clear. It's a really good way to describe it. It's just money, man. They will do whatever it takes to make the money, and as long as there isn't a threat to the original way that they make money, they don't like it. Things start getting really iffy when you get to a point where all these exchanges now have access to the payment rails that the banks have, and it makes people believe that.
That was a shock. That was a shock to me.
Yeah,
that was like Kraken got the same ability to be your bank practically.
Yeah. I mean, the initial stages of that, and there are other things that are becoming crypto and Web3 native. But that's the thing, right? You're in this scenario where people are trying to say that, oh, we don't need this, and anyone that uses it goes, oh my god, is this what it's supposed to be like? Just for clarity, I had to say clarity.
You're starting your own bank.
I know, right?
What you're doing?
Bank of Alvarez, come right. So I tried to send 40 quid to my cousin because she bought something, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'll give it to you, right? Small amount of money. The bank called me 3 times and stopped the payment for fraud, and I was like, it's 40. He goes, do you know who this person is? And I said, yes, because I'm sending it to them. Where did I find their bank details? I'm sending it to him. He goes, are you sure you're not in risk? I'm good. I'm saying it's okay. And then calling me back again. He goes, there seems to be some irregular transactions that are going to this person. He goes, yes, because it's from another country. She lives in another country, hence irregular transactions. And he goes, okay, finally, are you sure you want to send it? I'm like, yes, I want to send it. And then 10 minutes later going, well, because of all the issues that have happened, we're doing a 24-hour lock to make sure that you don't change your mind. And I'm just sitting there going, and I'm messaging her going, unfortunately, the 40 quid that I tried to send you after 14 phone calls and this and the other is on a lock for 24 hours for safety reasons. So you'll get in 24 hours. And she was like, okay, ... just like, you know what I mean?
Now she'll be ringing a day ahead.
Ridiculous thing.
To ring a day ahead.
It's my money. Can I send it to someone, please? Right?
I know.
I would get it. It was like $400 million or something. Yeah, call me 15 times. Do you know what I mean? It's 40 quid. It's the most.
Try and get 5K. Try and get 5K out of the bank.
I know.
I mean,
it's impossible.
I've done that. I've done that, and they sat me down in another room, and they were like, "What's it for?" Well, like, it's my money. Why do you need to know? And I was like, "It's for some windows." No.
Have you met these windows before? Are these the type of windows
they're doing the fraud? It's not me.
It's a business transaction. I'm a part of it, right?
Yeah.
Go to the other person.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing, right? So and that's what they're afraid of. And if especially if you get things like interest being paid on your stable coins, which you can move around instantaneously and all this kind of stuff, no one would use the normal banking system. No one. I try my hardest to not utilize it. The moment it moves from cryptocurrency into the normal banking system, I feel like I don't want to use that money. It's like, and this is the thing, the reason why banks also make sure that this is the case is because they utilize that money for fractionalized lending, right? They need that money to be in their bank so they can lend it 500 times over to someone else. And then when they go bankrupt, they go, oh, I'm sorry. Clarity Act.
The banks are bankrupt anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. I mean, I didn't say that. It's only him.
if
No HMRC come after me or anything. I pay my
no,
everything's fine.
if you look at the money flow from the government, they're just giving the banks money to buy property in the UK.
Yeah.
So
all of this.
if they had the money, why is it all coming from the government, which is the taxpayer?
Yeah.
You know, we're buying our own houses to rent off the banks.
I mean, look, we have a question here. Goes,
Makes
what
no
about
sense.
what about the dark side of crypto and the authoritarian projects and these these bad nefarious people? I will say this, right? I watched and I don't want to say the country. Just look up how many fines that these big international banks have had for transferring international money across borders, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars for cartel, for drug money, for 150 different illegal things. It gets to a point where banks have now baked into their system a slush fund to pay for fines because they make more money. They make so much money from what they're doing that it's like part of the cost of doing so. It's the most ridiculous thing. There are places and I don't want to say the countries where, and I don't want to say the bank just in case, anyway. Right?
It were him that said it wasn't me. I'm
it
not
wasn't him.
affiliated.
It was that, yeah. I'm reading off the script here. All right. Apparently, according to this gentleman, there are places in certain countries where cartels utilize certain sized briefcases and cases that fit perfectly into deposit boxes of very well-known banks, and they're all utilized. There was a big scandal that happened where they were utilizing bank transfers across multiple countries, not into the Western world, but between the I'm going to say third world, whatever, right? And they have these systems that protect and this is amazing. They have these systems that protect that if there's a certain name that comes out, they'll block it. And the way they got around it was that they wrote the name but put a dot or a space, and so it wasn't caught. So it'd be like Chavez, but not Chavez. It would be Shav space dot ez, and it would all the transactions would go through. And it's like, and the people that look after it in the banks are like three people in a cubicle in the bathroom, going, yeah, just make sure you catch the fraud in our company. Don't worry about it. It's just that kind of thing, right? So it's the dark side is going to be, and to be honest, with crypto, it's going to get to a stage where because it's so easily trackable, it's so easily understood, you can still have privacy, but it's going to be KYC'd and every aspect of what's going to be going on is going to be utilized. It's going to be so much easier to track. It's so much easier to track. And the things that don't do it, the Clarity Act gets rid of anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's this sort of, there's this thing where it's good and bad at the same time and programmable money, but that's a completely different show. But more importantly, do you want to look at some stupid videos?
Well, is KB ready or?
Why is he the stupid videos? I'm talking about videos.
Is he the stupid videos? No, it's not. I just want to know the guy that talks sense, right?
Like, he hasn't met you, right? He hasn't met you. Take it easy. All right, but look, let's go. Now, look, we're going to get into a section right now. Well, we're going to have a bit of comic relief, right? Because I think this market has hurt everyone enough. And I think that we need to sometimes make fun of each of our journey that we're going through. And I think this this moment here, this guy's sharing, is a very poignant thing that we need to go through. And let's watch, right? Let's watch.
What I mean by locking. If your phone doesn't look like this, there's something wrong. This is
Exactly, right?
Just
You
lock
need
in.
to have.
Just lock in.
You need to lock in, right? You need to release all stress and then lock into your trading analysis, right? And it needs to sometimes be almost more. You have to have more of the release and relaxation, and then get into the way it works. But I don't like the fact that there's no TikTok there. I feel like TikTok is the ultimate area of information. Everything that comes on there is
TikTok's dead. It's not dead. But it is the truth. It is the truth. Sometimes you've just got to get it done in the morning, and then the rest of the day you can concentrate on market analysis.
I think that what's the most important part of this is to know is to understand that sometimes, and if you really need to know, you need that clarity. That you really need that clarity to be in a scenario where you just look at some things that relax you, and once it relaxes you, you can be in a scenario where then you can start trading. I mean, KB knows that. He says
sometimes it's not relaxing, especially when you've got somebody knocking on your door and it turns out to be DB, the postman.
Yeah, but you know,
and you stood there in your boxers.
No, but what's important to understand, it's not about that, but that's called, you know, that's a dangerous way of doing it. That can give excitement into your life.
Danger wank.
I didn't
is
say
that what
that.
Is that
right?
what you're saying? Is that
Nothing
what you're saying?
of what I just said. How dare you say that?
It's only good if it's dangerous, right?
All right, okay. Apparently, some people couldn't hear. All right, let me put this up. Right? We'll play it again. 1 second.
If your phone doesn't look like this, there's something wrong.
Yeah, that's it. If your phone doesn't look like this, right, it's wrong. And I want to. I mean, for all, of course, all of the zero ladies that are watching this, this is a joke.
Zero ladies.
This is a joke. It's not real. It's not real. But look, let's check out this one. I think everyone also. I think that we're in a scenario that I think we've all felt this pain as well.
It's like, right? Yes, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. He's done it, so shall I do it? I'll go. No. Too late. Too late.
Right? Where you're sitting in a scenario where the buy the dip and the dip keeps dipping, right? But this is the thing. You know, these things can play fun on the market, right? You can have a bit of fun and joke that buying the dip and everything else on that manner. And a lot of people have said that that's the case. Yours truly included.
I feel
right?
like this is
but
like if
I really do think that people should buy the dip.
I feel like this is when you follow that KOL that puts out the video the day later. Everybody's already in, you know.
Yeah. Buy the dip, all right? You need to buy the dip, and if you're not buying the dip, what are you doing with your life? This one, though, right? I love this one. I know everyone's buying XRP. It's the year 2050, and XRP is $50,000, and your child says, "Dad, when when you were young, when XRP really was less than 15 cents." First question.
Where are they
Are we
still
gonna have
using
flying cars in 25
child
years?
seats? Are they still using child seats in their in the floating cars? I tell
I
you,
mean,
they're a nightmare.
I'll say this, right? If we were gonna say, I'd be more excited about the I'd be more excited about the flying cars and the futuristic situation than get it to 50,000 XRP. I think we're looking more about the 2,500 when XRP is named something different and it isn't XRP anymore.
I feel like looking at that picture, XRP's gone up with inflation.
I think it's technically still $2, right? It's just what dollars are worth now.
It's just stretched. It's just stretched.
It's just the same. I mean, it's got up. It's true. I think that would be a good. I mean, technically, the statement will be correct. You can technically look at it and go, yes, this is the exact right statement. Whether the actual value will be the same is a completely different kettle of fish. But let's move on. Let's move on. We're quick firing this. All right. Okay. Let's put this up. All right. Was this working? 1 second.
Rewind.
All right, okay.
Rewind. Rewind.
Hey, seriously, is this stage? Yeah, that's it. 50-50. Hey, 50 what? Like 50% we live, 50% we die? Yes. 50-50. What the?
Hey, look.
50-50.
50-50. That's what I say right now. Everyone's like, some of my friends go, hey, so are you still in crypto? I'm like, yeah, I'm still in crypto. He goes, what is it like? Yeah, 50-50. It could go up, it could go down.
Alfred, is it gonna go back up? Well, 50-50.
No, this is more about the friend that you put into cryptocurrency. Where it's just like, what the hell, man? What the hell? You said to go up, bro. You said we'll change lives. We'll say we'll change lives, but But when you change the lives,
Crypto lives matter.
When you change the lives, they never go, hey man, thanks for that. No, none of that.
Can I get 10%? Because I told you about that one.
Okay. Can I?
You don't hear from them again.
I'm gonna ask someone, and this is really, really important, right? This is really, really important. Who has had this conversation? Who has been in this scenario where you have like $10-15 in your profit?
Anyone can do that.
Wait. Wait, why is it not working? Hello?
It looks like you made $10 in the last bull run, Alfred. Connection's gone.
Bruh. Well, this was a really funny video. Just saying that it's a lot of jokes and laughter. Why is this not working? Did they remove the?
Or don't refresh. Cancel everything.
Aha!
It's too easy.
Hey.
Analysis plus capital plus execution. It's fucking anyone can do that. Success doesn't really interest me anymore. It's too easy. Analysis plus capital plus execution. It's fucking anyone can do that.
It's true.
Anyone
can do that. Analysis plus execution is just anyone can do that. Or if you do enough of that, you get to a point where you make $13 and $15 on your trade. You become a laser focused understanding on how crypto works and how trading works. I love that feeling.
I've got to say that when I've been up $10, I do feel like a king. I've bloody done it, Jenny. That's my wife. I've done it. This is our time.
This is our time. Go get the expensive takeaway. Enough poppadoms for the rest of the week. We're not buying it from Asda anymore. Tesco.
She's like, poppadoms come free. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's how it feels like when you're this wealthy.
Give them a tip. Give them a tip.
Exactly.
You
can even bring the delivery guy a
not
tip
too
as well.
much of a tip though. Not too much of a tip.
Let's not be crazy. I mean, we don't want to give like 10% of our mass fortune that we've developed in this 10 minutes. But the thing that I find the most unbelievable right now, and I think a lot of people have watched this, and this is the thing that really is a true nature of the market, right? Is this gentleman. This is Mr. Cardano. This is the guy that publicly came on to YouTube, streamed to everyone that is a holder of his token, and literally said, I can't do anything anymore. I have no power to make this token go up, and I'm taking a break.
It looks like he doesn't have any power, you know.
This guy is 20 years old.
He's 20. He's 20. He's
20 years old.
But Alfred
has some city miles on him, some crypto miles on him.
Crypto. I've got to say though, it don't get any better if you look at the creator of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin. I'm getting used to looking at these creators and going, yeah, he definitely created it. You know,
if it doesn't look like him, right? I just want to say, if it doesn't look like someone like him, I don't want to invest into it. Because wait, you're way too Hollywood. You want to be in a room, right? Where your token is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And webcam is too much. It's not something that he can add to his arsenal of streaming. He bought a mic, which is good. That's a good thing. I mean, he's moving there, but I do like the fact that he has this amazing little.
I think that's last year's Christmas tree.
I think it's a hat rack
Yes,
with no hats on it. With no hats on it. His room.
I go outside unprotected. But I have the stand for you guys.
Just in case. You never know when you need protection.
You never know. You never know when a friend will bring a hat around.
It's been 4 years, never been used. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, that is a defeated bro. He is a defeated bro. And this is the problem, right? Running something of this nature is hard work. It's so hard work. It's such a difficult situation and difficult thing to do. And it gives me this vibe. And this is what I was talking to anyway, I had a meeting before this with someone, another chain, people in my community will understand. And he said to me, he goes, the amount of people that we get to a point where these people have created these tokens and a level of luck has happened where it's become the biggest thing. It's become massive and they have a bunch of money. They have a bunch of people's, weight on their shoulders. And you go to the guy and go, so how are you going to make this thing go up? It's down 93%. And you get this guy's face looking back at you going,
I don't know.
I don't know. But you see my hat stand.
I started it as a meme coin. It went up.
I started as a meme coin, and I was like,
I was
going to make it inflationary, and I was like, I don't think they'll like that, and then everyone bought it. Yeah, things are bad.
No,
and he was like, I'm not gonna lie.
I was 13 when I started it. Now I'm 14. Ah, look at me. Everybody's just saying when Lambo.
When Lambo, and I was like, when hat
I didn't
stand.
sell anything at the top. Look, no hats.
God. Anyway. Right. Does anyone want something serious now? I feel like we need to bring some seriousness to this whatever we're doing. Whatever it is what we're
Whatever we're
doing.
doing.
This little
Blocks
hangout that we're
and
doing.
banter.
And I think
Crypto banter,
that,
right?
shut up. We don't want to be sued.
We didn't nick it. We've got 2 extra words. We've got 2 extra words, right?
It's
And they're
true.
different words.
Because it's blocks. We have a lot of blocks in our banter. No, wait, that
Yeah.
makes no sense. No, it does. It does. Yeah. Yeah, because we're in crypto and there's crypto blocks and we're doing banter about crypto.
No one's laughed yet.
No?
It's only us.
Honestly, it's only us. It's only us. Anyway, all right. Okay. I'll say this. I'm going to bring on a bit of a genius. And some people are actually going to see his face now. This is the number one market analysis person, right? Is he in here? Is he in here? He's in here. All right. Oh my God.
This is going on too long.
Is he in here?
I've had enough.
Why is he left? No, I'm joking. I'm messing around. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna stop what we're doing here. I'm gonna introduce the main man, the one, the only, the only person that can look this good and also chart analysis like nothing else. The main man, KB himself. Look at his cat. Oh my God.
Yo, man.
By the way,
Wait, can you all hear me good? Can you hear me good?
Loud and
that
clear.
was a great entry, man.
Yeah,
I like
sweet.
it. It was really good. I like the power of the entry that you gave me. See, seriousness. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get your screen up. You tell us what the market's doing, and we'll shut up and listen and look like we know what you're talking about. All right. Let's go. All right. Go. Tell us.
Yeah, the entry was crazy though. He made me sound like Miss Trunchbull or something. All serious. All serious and that.
Seriously.
With it.
No, but yeah, I mean, majority of people in here probably know me from our community in Discord. But I mean, okay, let's get into the serious stuff, because if we see now the breakdown with Bitcoin that we've seen, unfortunately, it's worse than what we want to see, right? I mean, with how the market's developing right now, as I previously mentioned in my stream yesterday, losing 65k Bitcoin was kind of, it was a make or break area, right? It was an area where I mentioned if we do break 65k, we would teleport down to 62, 61k. And as you can see from yesterday's breakdown, from 65k, we teleported straight down to 61.4. That's even worse. But realistically, after visiting that 61.4-ish K mark now, I'm not gonna lie, with the development of these higher time frames, as you can see on my screen here, this is the 3-hour chart. The 3-hour stochastic RSI. Very simple, very easy for people to understand. When you are overbought at such a level here, when price is dramatically lower from the last time it was overbought, as we can see, the last time was 67,600. I mean, what do you think is technically going to happen, right? I mean, we're obviously probably most likely going to visit lower again. That could look something like a double bottom. As long as we hold that 61,400 area, I think the bulls may have a chance to not let the bears tank it lower. But if unfortunately we do lose 61,400, all I'm going to say is it's going to get terrible. It really is. I can't see the next area of support until we break 59,700. Right? But I see on. All right, Alraz knows right. I don't like people on X. Bro, it took me a minute to see that. Then.
Carry on, be serious, all right?
Well, that's hard when it's a podcast for used
Yeah,
to
what's
taking the
up?
piss. No, but yeah, if we lose, well, I see on X, right, people screaming. If we see 50k, 55k, I do fear if we do see those levels, we're gonna see a huge shakeout that people aren't ready to handle, and then that's most likely when we should start to bottom out. But realistically, you can't predict, and I'm very big on you can't predict how low or how high an asset is going to go unless you can judge on the lower time frames, right? So until we get to those levels, we'll have to come back, reevaluate the situation we're in, and then go from there. But at the moment, for the people that trade midterm, I'm gonna say just be cautious of that 61,400 area, which is this wick low here. If we start getting a candle close on the hourly below that area in 3 hour, I mean, yeah, it's going to get bad. Say hello to 59k areas again. And then if we break that low, I'm just going to be honest, I'll see you at 55k. But for the lower time frames, as you can see here on the hourly, still not able to get over the middle Keltner band, the middle Ichimoku baseline. The stochastic RSI is trying to make a triple top scenario. We have the RSI trend as well breaking down. So realistically, I personally do think this can bounce. This can bounce anywhere to around 67.4, 67.5, right? And then if that gives us a scenario where the 9 hours stochastic RSIs get overbought below that 67,500 area, all I'm saying is it's fueling for a huge next leg downwards, right? And that's what we need to keep an eye on. But on the lower time frame, the first battle that we need to fight against first is 65,500, 65,600. If we simply can't get above 65,700, where they can take it down the 27 minutes, the 1 hour, the 81 minutes, really overextend these stochastics. But if we can't get over there, I'm pretty certain we're going to see lower than 61,400. So if we see that rejection happen there, be ready to have your wallets ready, hopefully DCA in at some good prices, and just don't get shaken out. But one thing I'll speak on quickly as well, before I pass it back over, is USDT. Wait, let me just get it up. USDT dominance, right? I mean, if we take a look on the higher time frames, such as the 9 hour and then the 12 hour and daily, we're finally getting into the regions of where we are in the overbought territory. And luckily, which I noticed, is that we actually didn't break over this high wick here, right? And that's very key, because if we even tickle this wick, I will then again start to get worried, because it will genuinely look like this thing does not want to fall down. So one thing I'll mention though, seeing this daily triple top here on the stochastic, seeing this RSI daily trend coming to a point where we will get topped out very soon, it's inevitable that this will come down for a pullback, and then that will either absolutely tank, hopefully through the 7.54 regions. If not, and we bounce from there, that could align with Bitcoin looking like going towards the 67,500 mark and then coming straight back down. So realistically, two main things you need to look for to wrap this up and pass it over to John and Alvarez is we need to see on the mid time frames 7.54 USDC dominance to break. And then alongside that, we need to see 67,600 break on Bitcoin with a solid 3 hour to 9 hour candle close above that region. But that's all I can really give you now for price direction. Lower time frame, it seems like it wants to go a little bit lower with the development of the 9 minutes, 27 minutes, and 1 hours. The mid time frames are them areas that I just gave you. And then if we do get to those areas in the next few days, 4 or 5 days, that's when we'll have to come back and reevaluate the situation for next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying that full port by the dip. Is that what you're trying
bro,
to?
I'm not condoning anything here, bro. No one's coming for me if you lose money, all right?
Okay, full port by the dip. Yeah, he said it. No one else heard anything else. Full port by the dip. I think that's.
I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. NFA, like all the influencers say, NFA.
John, how are you making it look like you have a fake background? How are you doing that?
It's real. It's real.
I don't think so. It's AI, bro.
Do you know what? I think it were your fault because you said move your. You said move your.
What?
Yeah. You said move your lighting, and I think that's
I don't know.
That's the issue. Or is that no too dark?
No, it's not.
But
Bro's just got a head torch behind the camera.
Just hold it in front of you. But yeah, look.
As soon as you mention the Ichimoku clouds, I love the Ichimoku clouds.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
Awesome. Well, look,
trade off.
KB, thank you so much. Now, a lot of people are going to be watching this and going, wait, what's going on? But tomorrow you will understand exactly how laser focused, pinpoint accurate this guy is. He's one of the best traders out there. I mean, apart from myself, obviously, like, I've taught him well. And
I don't get a mention.
It was weird. He was whispering in my ear. I was like, what?
They call me the Crispo Whisperer. Crypto Whisperer.
Crispo Whisperer. The Crispo Whisperer, right, which is ultimately known as John, has gone from there. But look, this is our first show. This is our little entry into it. I hope you guys liked what we did. I know we've gone over a little bit further. Thanks, John. And we will get to... we have the set time, but all right. But we will try and make this a weekly thing. If you guys have any thoughts, any type of interest, what we should do, what we should look, what sections we should add, make sure you come into the comments. And I guess we will say that we will call it here. Do you have any final words, John?
Yeah, well, that's true. If there's any comments or even if you want to bring something to the show and say, oh, do this, this is exactly what I'll watch on a Thursday. We'll probably say no, but we'll think about putting it in the show. That's what we'll do.
It's good. All thoughts are welcome. Some are not. Most will not be listened to.
If you say get rid of John, you can keep that to yourself, right?
Exactly. Don't. In fact, I welcome those statements, but it's just about myself.
as long as I say you're brilliant. But do you know what? I've enjoyed this. I think it's been a fun show with knowledge, and it's got that really crypto spice. I like it.
I think so too. All right. KB, any last words?
No, it's been great. I mean, the aspect of the whole podcast is pretty cool. I'm enjoying it.
Awesome.
And
if anyone wants to book a dinner date or like drinks with KB. We're
I'm
married.
I'm married.
We're
Oh,
married.
right.
But if you want to
KB,
do
all
that with
right.
KB at any time,
I'm only 24 as well, you know.
you
So.
just like private message him. Everyone just private message him constantly.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can do that. And if anyone needs his number, I have his number, personal, straight
Whoa,
to his phone.
whoa. Listen, you're not
Sorry.
getting free lessons though. If that's the only reason you hate me, no
You're
free
getting
lessons.
free lessons in
do you
something.
know what?
Anyway, on that
We-
note, I'll
we
catch
had-
you guys.
we had loads of women in here, but they've clapped since they've seen your eyes. That's
Excuse
that's
me, when
what's
you said
happened.
Clapped. Clapped what exactly? Anyway,
No,
on
clapped.
that note, we'll go.
Clapped. It's the Yorkshire accent. It's the Yorkshire accent.
Yeah, like lips. All right, okay, cool. On that note, we're gonna end it here. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining. Those who stayed the whole time, it was incredible. You know, numbers wanted on below, messages unwanted below, and everything else wanted below. And join us next week, and maybe we can make this into something more of a regular thing. All right, everyone, say bye.
Bye and do
Bye.
big things. Bye.
Yeah, I'll catch
If
you
I'm
guys
wrong,
later.
don't kill me. You know?